morning, good morning, good morning. I'd like to remind everyone to please make sure that our cell phones are turned to the off or vibrate position, and also please be advised that our city council meetings are broadcast on Comcast Channel 99 and AT&T UVerse and the City of Gaston YouTube channel. The meeting of the Gaston City Council will now come to order. The chair calls on City Clerk Alvin Nelson for the roll call.
Councilwoman Toles.
Here.
Councilman Williams.
Here.
Worthy.
Here.
Back.
Here.
Wilson.
Here.
Cannon.
Here.
And Reed.
Here.
We have a quorum present and our meeting is open for business. I'm going to ask Brian Harbison to lead the invocation. Please stand and remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Will you pray with me? Almighty and loving God, we thank you for today. We thank you for the opportunity to be here for the first time this year. And God, we just pray that that you will shine the light on our path that we travel during 2020. God, I pray for wisdom for this council, for the mayor and his administration. God, we just pray that as a team, we'll move forward in the same direction to do what's best for the citizens of this great city and also for your kingdom. We promise to give you the praise for the good things you're going to do. And in Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The chair will entertain a motion to approve the minutes of the work session and council meeting that was held December 31st.
So moved. Second.
Clerk, will you take the vote?
Those in favor, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, motion carries to approve minutes.
The chair will entertain a motion to ratify payments of accounts for the week of December the 22nd through January the 2nd, 2020.
So moved. Second.
Clerk, will you take the vote?
Those in favor, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, motion carries to ratify payment of the accounts.
We don't have any, the mayor's not here, any proclamations. Today we have no unfinished business. This is the time and place to conduct a public hearing allowing anyone to speak in opposition to or in favor of a resolution authorizing the economic development agreement with Los Argos Properties and Rafael Miranda to locate a Los Argos Mexican restaurant at 401 West Megan Boulevard. This is to grant a rebate of 2% of the city's 5% sales tax proceeds for a period of 3 years from the opening date until a total of $125,000 has been paid to the developer, whichever comes first. Is there anyone who would like to speak in opposition to this resolution? Is there anyone to speak in favor? Is there any discussion? Clerk, will you take the vote?
We'll need to get a motion.
I
I
would
get
make
a
a motion
motion.
to approve.
Second.
Clerk, will you take the vote?
Those in favor to adopt the resolution, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, motion carries to adopt.
Our next public hearing is a resolution on abatement of nuisance on property at 1002 Christopher Avenue in District 5. And this is Alba Lores Guevara, Argula, or Elza Naomi Barrezo, being the last known owners. Is there anyone here to speak in opposition to this?
Madam President, I'm Brian Harbison with the Building Department. Based on recent improvements and permits, we're going to ask this case to be tabled for 30 days. Thank you.
Clerk?
I make a motion that we table the
Second.
measure for 30 days.
All right. Clerk, will you take the vote?
Those in favor to table the resolution for 30 days, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, motion carries to table for 30 days.
No action is to be taken on regarding the resolution or abatement of nuisance on the property at 915 Spruce Street in District 5. The nuisance has already been abated by the owner. Our next public hearing is a resolution on abatement of nuisance on property at 3515 West Megan Boulevard, District 6. Robert Baker and Sandra Beck being the last known owners. Is there anyone who would like to speak in opposition to this resolution?
Madam President, also on this case, there have been significant improvements recently, and we're asking this case to be tabled for 30 days. Thank you.
Okay, is Mr. Baker here? Did he leave? Okay, I had talked to him earlier. Okay.
I make a recommendation, we table this for 30 days, please.
Second.
Clerk, will you take the vote?
Those in favor to table the resolution for 30 days, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, motion carries to table
Abstain.
for 30 days. Oh, we have one abstention. That was you. Okay.
Our next public hearing is a resolution on abatement of nuisance on property at 1507 Tuscaloosa Avenue in District 7. And this is James Larry McGruffett being the last known owners. Is there anyone who would like to speak in opposition to this resolution? Is there anyone to speak in favor?
Madam President, we filed this case in April of last year. There was a building permit taken out in May. There have been no improvements to this case, and we're asking today the resolution be passed to abate the nuisance. Thank you.
What is the pleasure of the council?
I move to abate.
Second.
Clerk, will you take the vote?
Those in favor to adopt the resolution, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, motion carries to adopt.
Our final public hearing is a resolution assessing nuisance abatement against property located at 1515 Malone Street in District 3. And this is the state of Alabama possible right of redemption of Judge Pegging Mabel Hodrick, subject to that certain mortgage in favor of A1 Train, HTG, and AC Incorporated, Brian Perez and Hart Hodrick being the last known owners. This is for demolition that has already been performed, and the amount is $3,416.40. Is there anyone who would like to speak in opposition to this resolution? Is there anyone to speak in favor? The chair will entertain a motion to adopt this resolution.
So move.
Second.
Clerk, will you take the vote?
Those in favor to adopt the resolution, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, motion carries to adopt.
We have one item that's a first reading, and this is an ordinance authorizing conveyance of property located at 2201 to 2203 Norris Avenue. This is Floyd Handy and Ruby Nelsons have offered to pay $700 for the property, and this ordinance has been presented today for first reading, and the council will vote on it at its next meeting. Okay. Is there any new business? Department reports, committee reports, remarks by the mayor and council. Let's see where I start. Councilman Reed?
Ooh, very good. I want to talk just a little bit about litter. I was coming down the mountain on Clayton Boulevard the other day, and I noticed 3 large sacks full of trash and litter and a sign, and I couldn't figure out what in the world was going on until I read the sign. Lisa Osborne, that lives on Sherwood Drive, took it upon herself, and she cleaned up, I think, 3 streets, Lisa? 2? 3 full bags right in the neighborhood.
No, total of 6 bags.
Total 6. I only saw 3.
Well, there were 3 on the couch.
Good. I didn't make it to look out. My main thing is this. The city does an extremely good job with their litter patrol. They go around picking it up, and you see them all the time. And as fast as they clean it up, somebody comes through and throws some out. And it's getting rather tiresome to see it. I'm so glad that Lisa took it upon herself to kind of wake us up to the fact that we need to do something. So on January 14th, I'm going to ask the Public Safety Committee to look into litter and see what we might can do. We've done it before, but the major thing we've got to do is have enforcement of the ordinances. We don't need any more ordinances. We know not to throw it out, and it's a $500 fine if we do. Now we need to talk about enforcement. So that's what we'll be doing. And thank you, Lisa, I appreciate it.
Councilman Cannon,
I don't have anything.
Councilman Wilson.
I just want to say thank you to the residents of District 5. There was 2 different nuisance abatement issues that we were able to pass on today because the homeowners actually stepped up and rectified the situation and improved their property. So to Councilman Reed's point, everybody in this community has to remember this is your city. When you ride by and see trash in the streets and people get on social media and go, oh, the city doesn't pick up the trash. Well, you guys threw it out. You know, you guys are the ones that threw it on the ground to begin with. So I just ask that y'all remember that. And I want to say thank you to the citizens of District 5 for stepping up and taking responsibility for your property and try to make this town as beautiful as it can be. I mean, we've got all the potential in the world. We just got to take care of what's ours. So thank you guys for doing that.
Councilman Back,
No comment.
Councilman Worthy.
Yes, I'm making an announcement on January the 20th at the Senior Activity Center, well, downtown Civic Center now. We will hold our 5th annual Martin Luther King prayer breakfast starting at 9 o'clock, 9 to 11. So it's free, just RSVP so we can get a head count on how much food to prepare. And also speaking along with what Councilman Reed said about the trash, we have people coming on Abercrombie and in that area and dumping. They just not dumping debris, but they dumping household garbage because they don't have garbage cans. And we got to put like he said, we got to put a stop to that. I wish we could find out who's doing it and they can find them. But if you see a truck dumping, go ahead on and call the police department right away so we can catch them. Because this has been going on for months, and we just ain't been able to catch them. But thank you.
Okay. Councilman Williams.
I don't have anything.
My remarks is on January the 27th, District 1 will have a district meeting at the Antioch Family Life Center, January the 27th, which is the last Monday in the month. If there's nothing else, I ask for motion for adjournment.
So moved.
Second.
Unbelievable.